Well, hello everybody. It's Clutch here, Sodak Motorcycle Blog. It is Thursday, August 12th. It is the, let's see here, 7th day of the Sturgis Rally. And we are on the way to go set up my campsite, because tonight I'll be checking out Anthrax and Black Label Society, which should be pretty sweet. I'm really looking forward to Anthrax. That's the main reason I'm going. If it wasn't really about the only bands I'd go to this place for is like Anthrax, a big one like that. So and which one am I going to? Well, here's the deal. As far as I'm concerned, this campground, especially for this video, is pretty much going to remain nameless. I mean, you'll be able to figure it out. I may even drop the name accidentally. I'm not really going to make any crazy references to it or anything like that. The reason I'm doing that is because, well, it's kind of a, well, main reason is because, well, it's rally. And, well, these places aren't lining up giving out free anything. So, I'm probably, you know, the places I really enjoy, unless there's some place I really enjoy, they're not really going to get any free advertising from me as far as I'm concerned. Is that kind of being a petty asshole? Yes, it is. But that's the way it is, dude. I mean, it's rally. That's what happens at rally. Everybody's out to make a buck, and, well, I'm not going to help another place make a buck and get more business. I mean, you can figure it out for yourself. So I'm big on the no free advertising unless I really like your place. And, well, this particular place I'm not especially big fan of, but it is what it is. So it's actually not even too terribly hot today. It is 81 degrees. Nice, pleasant day. Alright, having that camp chair kind of sucks because it's right in my mirror spot. Oh well. And for whatever reason, this camera feels massively heavy today. I don't know why. But I'm going up there now so that way I can find a decent place. I mean, it's got a first come first serve, so you kind of take what you can get. But I'm kind of hoping to find a decent place to set up my campsite and get it set up here in the daytime when I can see what's going on. I originally was going to leave work at 5 and then grab my stuff and go, and I figured by the time I got home, put my last few things I had to pack on the bike, I figured I wouldn't get out of the house till probably 7, which means I would probably get to this place till like 8, and then I wanted to try to set up camp and everything, you know, as fight in the dark. And so this way it's just easier. Go up there, get set up, get it how I want it, then go up and have a beer. That's kind of my plan. So we will see you at the place. So the reason I'm recording right now is, yeah, we've seen all this, but here's the difference between early in the week and later in the week. So it's Thursday afternoon, and like, I'm not taking the shortcut. This is very much a first weekend rally, first week before. You come towards the end of the week, the crowds lighten up quite a bit. Like, I would recommend, if you want some kind of a rally experience, just but then you want to do some riding, come like Thursday of the rally. You can check out some of the end, but then you can stay the week afterward. Oh, it's only 20 bucks to park in that lot this year. 2 years ago it was like 45. And they didn't tell you until you actually parked. Oh yeah, it's 45. And Because I told my wife park there because I'm like, hey, it looks like there's parking. And they told her 45. She said, okay, well, we'll see you later. I was wondering why that lot was always empty. That was why. Oh yeah, like, yeah, you can tell. You can tell it's pretty lightened up a lot now. Goldwing right there. I guarantee you someone's gonna ask you if it's okay to take Goldwings to Sturgis, even after watching all these videos. Like, hell yeah, you can bring a Goldwing to Sturgis. That's it. I want more of them here. I don't know, there's much other issues I'd worry about coming into Sturgis than whether you can bring your Goldwing to Sturgis or not. Like having a place to stay, having enough cash, make sure your motorcycle's maintained, keeping full of fuel, all them kind of things. By the way, if you're wondering why the traffic's kind of bad here, part of it's 35 miles per hour. The other part is this is the main thoroughfare. It's just like, for the same reason Lozelle gets busy. So basically what happens is two people go the speed limit. The other 48 people are going like 10 over until they hit the person going the speed limit. Then they all slow down to the speed limit. And so that's just kind of a boring 35 mile per hour parade all the way through. Where it used to be, the speed limit used to be 35 all the way up past where the new full throttle is. Which, let me tell you, it takes a long time to get 7 miles at 35 miles an hour when the roads are straight. Going that slow, it feels like you'll never get to Bear Butte.
Made it, we're set up. There's my setup right there. Bear Butte in the background. In the campground that shall remain nameless, although you can probably read which one I'm at. Anyways, it's just about 5 now. I'm thinking about I'm probably gonna change in maybe a pair of shorts or something. Grab my wallet, maybe head out to the crossroads, maybe have a beer or something. I think the beer's cheaper out there, so I think I'm gonna walk out there and enjoy that. And then probably come back after a while and I'll figure out something for supper. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so, but we'll probably go do that. Someone's doing a sound check. I guess we'll figure out how loud it is over here. You can see here, it's kind of a free-for-all. The rule of the game is find your spot and stick with it. Now, I chose the top of the hill because, well, I just feel like it's better to be kind of close to the top of the hill. I don't know. I feel like that's just a better way to sit, especially if you get rain or something that comes through. You know, I'm kind of thinking like that. Like, I don't know, I don't think I'd sit down in that creek bottom there. I don't know, man. You get enough freak storms around this place that I think I'd prefer to stay out of kind of the swampy area. But that's just me. Big disadvantage though is, well, you got to deal with the fact that you're up here in the wind. But you know, I think that's a trade-off I'll take. But I kind of, like you said, you can kind of see I got kind of this little area here to myself, so it's all right. Plus, I didn't really want to. Normally, I'd go up a little higher, but I didn't want to really be over here on these other spots. So this is where we're sticking. That's a way to stand out.
The next day.
All right, well, it's the next day. Well, that was an interesting experience. I will say this, still really confirming the whole, this is something I'd only do for, like, you know, a band I really wanted to see, like last night. Anthrax. They're a band I wanted to see. They're one of the big four. So once again, it's still the campground that shall remain nameless. I think we're gonna head home, take a shower, and honestly probably come back to Sturgis because, well, I'd like to come test ride some more bikes. But I'd like to ride home and go have like a real shower, eat something real for breakfast. I was planning on showering here, but I don't know where these supposed free showers are at this place. I mean, there's one pay shower for 10 bucks, and it's like, my God. I haven't paid $10 for a shower since I drove a truck. And at least in a truck stop, if you get fuel, you get a free shower. So, you know, I don't know. I guess to me that'd be kind of a nice, like, oh hey, if you camp, you get a free shower. But, you know, what do I know? Obviously not as smart as the owner of the campground that shall remain nameless. But the show was really good. Anthrax is a really fun band, guys. If you kind of like even remotely like hard rock at all, I would highly recommend checking them out if you can, because they're one of the original big four of thrash. And they're kind of like, they kind of got that party band vibe, but they're not a part, but they're metal. You know, they play heavy metal and thrash. So they're pretty cool. They're pretty fun. Very high energy. And honestly, I could have probably went home last night because I didn't drink near as much as I thought I would. But the problem was it was getting towards the start of Anthrax, and well, I was in a good spot. And I didn't really want to leave the spot because, you know, it's kind of a crapshoot once you leave a spot kind of close to the front during a concert, whether you'll get that back. So I didn't want to give that up. So, but that's okay. Although considering by about 2:30 I still hadn't fallen asleep yet, I was like, why didn't I just freaking ride home? Actually, I thought about just trying to pack up then, but I probably did get some sleep. So I don't know, I feel like the camping in the tent last year went a lot better than here, so I think it's just the vibe, seeing, you know, get yourself revved back down after a cool show like that. But the other thing that made it unique, well, was all the motorcycles. So like you could tell that was the first time they'd experienced something like that. Like I think they were, like you could tell, I think they were blown away by just the, because kind of the thing is when you're when a band's playing and you want to cheer, or they tell you make noise, well, you turn on your engine and you rev it. Obviously it doesn't work on some motorcycles like mine, you know. I didn't use my voice yet, but I tell you what though, it's pretty cool, pretty fun. Things I learned, well, I pretty much already knew this, but you know, your sweep quality in a motorcycle campground's not the best. Although I was surprised at how fairly freaking quiet it was last night. I figured it was going to be much louder. But one of the things I did is I set up my camp, or my tent, kind of a little, I was probably about, I'm willing to bet I was probably 2/3 of a mile away from the stage. And yeah, it wasn't, you know, it made for a pretty long walk, but it was kind of nice because after the show, by the time you got over there, it was pretty calm. And even when I heard them doing their sound check, like the sound it wasn't too terribly loud over on that end. So, and I do understand some of that you're gonna have, but at the same time, you know, people like to sleep sometimes. I know I still like to sleep, so. Getting too old for this party all night kind of deal, and well, to be honest with you, I kind of never was that way anyway. Because one thing, well, there it's kind of almost too expensive. Because technically there you can't bring in any outside alcohol because they have because they're on sale basically for the whole place. So pretty much you can't bring in anything from the outside. Now, people sneak it in all the time. I mean, and let's be honest, if I was pulling an RV up there, you damn well know that I would be sneaking tons and tons and tons of beer up there just to save a buck. And they like to blame it on the state of South Dakota. The codified law, basically, you can't bring outside liquor into an on-sale establishment. However, all they'd have to do to rectify that situation is basically put a no alcohol past this point sign up in their pavilion area, and they'd be good. But I feel like there it's more of a let's be honest with you, the owner's a flippin' lawyer, for God's sakes. It wouldn't be that hard for him to loophole it. So sorry, but you know, because I don't know, I feel like you're a pretty crappy lawyer if you can't loophole anything, and that just feels like a prime loophole opportunity to me. But yeah, I feel like all you'd have to do is put a sign up in the pavilion area, basically no booze in there, you don't bring anything in, and you don't take anything out. I don't think that'd be that hard. And hell, set it up so that way you can, if you're outside the pavilion area, you can still pull in there, you know, close to it, and still kind of see, so you wouldn't have to go buy the beer in the pavilion, you know. But what do I know? I'm not a hotshot lawyer, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, for God's sakes, the city of Sturgis has an open container through the whole flipping town this year. I mean, but. And honestly, yesterday, they didn't stop me, search me for shit. I'm guessing had I had a cooler, because I thought about putting a cooler on the back, just to take some water with, and I wasn't going to put the beer in there because I know better. Because I'm pretty sure if you had a cooler, that'd be the first place they'd look, because that'd be pretty dumb if you're sneaking beer to hide it in your cooler, because that's where's the beer going to be, in the cooler. Like if I'm the person searching crap there at the gate, yeah. Although I've heard rumors over the years, really all it takes is flashing some cash, and usually they don't care. So I don't know what. I couldn't begin to tell you what the truth is around there. Personally, what I would do if I were you, and you're going to a concert like at a place like that in a rally town, go and find a place in town to camp, find a lawn to camp on for 5, 10, 15 bucks, whatever, and then use whatever the public transportation to get around. Like here, the bus, or it's called the bus, it's $25 for a day, which, yeah, in the end, if you're camping in town, let's say 10 bucks a night, and it's $25 for the bus ride, well, that's an extra $35 you got to spend. But you know, is it really? I mean, to me, it's still cheaper than a DUI. And honestly, the way I know one person in particular in this town who rents their house out, or has like tents and stuff, and they got a pretty good setup there. So if you can find a good setup like that, I would take advantage of that. And the public transport will get you where you need to go. Plus, I guarantee in town you probably wouldn't have to, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have to pay for your showers in town. I know that friend of mine that does it, yeah, I'm pretty sure that her showers are included. And you probably get a bathroom that's pumped, a porta pot that's pumped out every day too. So I may do something like that next time. I don't know for sure yet. Like I said, it all depends on if another band I want to see comes up next time. Well, I think I'm going to close this one out for today, and I don't know, we might see you at the end. I don't know, this might be the end of the rally videos. I really don't know yet, so I guess we'll find out. Well, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, another banging video here from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Or maybe you think it sucks, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, I got more where that come from. I got 3 videos popping up on that screen right about now. So, and there's a various assortment of what's on there, so hopefully there's a video you like that's on there. If you already know you want to, and you've already made it through this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button here on the bottom right. And if you're not convinced, check out those 3 videos and then hit subscribe.